investors, friends. My name is Brock McLean. For those of you who don't know me, it is my privilege as a lawyer with this fine firm of Fisher Rushmer and as a director of First Green Bank to welcome you and thank you for joining us this evening on Fisher Rushmer's 21st floor terrace to celebrate and savor a real milestone in First Green Bank's history being made. It was about 2 years ago that the board of First Green Bank unanimously voted to redesignate our headquarters from Mount Dora, Florida to Orlando, Florida. We already had a branch down by the hospital, but we decided it needed to be an Orlando bank. If we were going to be on the map is about Orlando. Shortly after that, I told Mayor Dyer, gee, we're moving our bank to Orlando. I really hope when we do that and when we actually physically have a downtown presence, a downtown headquarters, that you will be there when we celebrate the opening of this downtown branch. I am so delighted to be surrounded by all of you friends on the night that we are lighting the sign at the top of the First Green Bank Tower.
Thank you, Brock. Thank you, Fisher Rushmer, for allowing us to have this party. It was, gosh, what is it? Coming on 9 years now. We got the last bank charter granted in the state of Florida, December 22nd, 2008. We just crossed the $500 million mark in assets, and we are closing rapidly in on $550 million. This is a momentous moment for me. It's definitely a bucket list, and it all started a couple of years ago with my dear friend Chris Castro, Chris Wade, everybody. We had a meeting with the mayor, and the mayor looked at me and said, "So Ken, where is your bank headquartered?" And I kind of went, "Oh, well, yeah, it's in Mount Dora." And so at that point, I decided, what are we doing in Mount Dora? We wanted to be in Orlando. We want to be in the progressive city that's a green city, and we're really proud of what the mayor's doing. I'd like to call up Keith Costello. Keith joined our bank about 6 months ago. He had the next to last charter granted in the state of Florida. He opened 1 month before we did and sold his bank after he had been operating for 4 years. He's now joined us as the CEO, and I'm delighted to have Keith with us. And we opened our Fort Lauderdale office August, and they are absolutely rocking down there. So thank you for joining us tonight. We really, really appreciate it.
This is a great evening for downtown Orlando as we continue to thrive and bring businesses and now corporate headquarters to our downtown. I love the fact that I can now quote Ken as saying one of the reasons, or one of the primary reasons, that we wanted to move our headquarters to downtown is because we're a progressive, sustainable, the most green city in the southeast United States city of Orlando. Take that, Atlanta, just so you know. I want to thank Ken for being at 3 separate hearings as we adopted a new ordinance on building energy and water efficiency systems that Chris helped champion through, and we had hours and hours and hours of testimony relating to that, and ultimately had a unanimous vote of our city council to do that. And one of the reasons that I am such a champion towards sustainability and green issues, there's climate change and there's all the right things related to that, but also if you're going to be the city that attracts all the millennials, all the young talent that is going to make you the successful city, the winner in this sweepstakes going forward, you have to be a sustainable city, because that's what young millennials want. They want to live in a city of that sort. So beyond all the obvious reasons, there's absolutely an economic development reason toward being sustainable. So congratulations on moving all the way from Mount Dora to Orlando to establish your headquarters, and I think that we're going to do some type of detonation here.
You betcha. Okay, Ken LaRoe, Cindy LaRoe, Mr. Mayor, light that sign.